Law enforcement agencies are increasingly turning to body camera technology as one way of improving accountability.
But it does remain controversial as debates over uniform policies continue and questions arise when the video doesn't work or is incomplete. 10 of your side's Matt Gregory is in Elizabeth City, which just announced plans to start using body cameras. Matt?
Yeah, today, Tom and Nicole, the chief of police here in Elizabeth City, announced that 40 of his officers will be getting body cameras in the next coming months. He also announced a policy that will be going along with using those cameras. But for him, he said it goes beyond the idea of being transparent.
We did have a complaint to come in.
Last August, 9 Elizabeth City officers started to wear body cameras.
The alleged complaint that came in on the officer, he was actually wearing one of the field test body cameras, and we dispelled it within minutes.
Chief Eddie Buffalo points to an obvious example of how transparency helps his department in Elizabeth City.
It will be an eyewitness to the actual investigation.
Beyond that, he says cameras like these serve a purpose in court.
This was evidence that the officer could use as well as the defense could use, because it will be part of the discovery when it comes up to a criminal case.
Wednesday, Chief Buffalo announced the purchase of cameras for 40 of his officers. With it, the policy on how cameras should work.
Any law enforcement action by that officer, that body camera has to be running.
Simple enough, but when a person has a private question or if they have a non-criminal situation, they can ask for the officer to turn it off. However, if officers can't explain video lapses, that could trigger an investigation. It's not common in Elizabeth City for the police to have violent encounters. In fact, the chief says the last encounter he can remember was back in November. But if one were to happen with body cameras on, would you or I be able to see it?
If it's going to dispel some issues that are out there, then we don't have a problem with review of that particular body camera footage, as long as the district attorney's office is on board.
A future in Elizabeth City with cameras rolling, hopefully towards more transparency. Now, how will this get paid for? The chief of police tells me that there is grant money coming from the state of North Carolina that helps with it. And this will take about 90 days, he says, for all 40 of those officers to be equipped with body cameras. In Elizabeth City, I'm Matt Gregory, 10 on your side.